Welcome to Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, Ep.05.
Keep going. Ignore the pain.
Hello, and welcome back, everybody. Senua is,
Where are you going?
not looking very good, is she?
There's nothing to follow.
So, last episode, we, had our first encounter with Hela, and that did not go very well, did it? And we left off seeing her dead husband's ghost, it looks like. Some kind of blue light. And he wanted us to follow. I can kind of run a little bit, but that's about as fast as I can go. And she's not not looking very good, is she? So as we go through, I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for those lore stones. When I did play through this last time, when I had that recording,
There it is. You're imagining things. It's
the recording issue, there were a few through here. I just can't remember exactly where. Yeah, I'm falling down. Fine. Not doing good. Come on, you can climb over that. You can make it. I believe in you.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father Zinbal made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Yeah, she sounds like she was kind of screwed up a little bit before all of this. I don't think I missed any of those lore stones yet, or found any. I don't think so. I know there's one around here somewhere. Just keep following Dillian.
There he was.
Okay, let's see if there's a lore stone down here.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
That looks like a way to jump down. I don't think I can jump down over here. Nope. Okay, so we go back in here.
He moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
He's there, under the tree.
The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Oh, maybe I did pass a couple of... I was looking for the stones, I forgot. They're planks of wood.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Ah, another lore thing.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
I wonder what happens. Maybe he will tell us in the next lore thing if I find it.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Aren't you free? You want to believe
Yeah, that's right. Oh, flowers.
Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same.
Well, this is a
See
bit
the world through eyes
different of an environment than we're used to.
with it, just like he does.
Still looks crazy.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up!
You tell him, Senua.
Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
I don't know, is it weird that even with how crazy she is and looks, that I still find her attractive? I hope I'm not the only one. Otherwise, that might be something weird.
Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillion? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Yeah, well, I got a knowledge thing to...
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Well, that's, kind of mean. Bury you alive.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Okay. Alright, we are at the tree. A spooky tree with dead people hanging from it. And a mysterious blue light inside. Ooh, and a pile of skulls. Now that looks inviting. Sure, let's just go inside. Ah, the sword. I need a new sword.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillion left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. Don't take it.
Imagine A sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it.
Alright, we were actually getting close to where I actually had the recording problem.
You need that sword. Go to the shard.
I was doing these trials and I did a couple of them, took a break, came back, did a couple more trials, and then realized that I did not record any of those last ones, so that is why I had to start over in the game, because this game does not allow you to have multiple save files, and it updates automatically at times, so if you screw up, you cannot go back. Alright, I do not know what this trial was, but there was a couple of them that were just creepy.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
You can feel the dead. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Okay,
I'll find him.
this one I really have to listen.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
Where is he?
He sounds like he's getting further away.
Have you lost him?
You're going the wrong way.
Are you lost, and have you lost
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Okay, so I lit that, and that turned on as well. Looks like a knowledge
I
stone.
can hear him.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him.
It's not him. It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Kinda sounds creepy.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like something more dangerous.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
That's what they've been telling you.
Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
What an ass.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You tell him.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done.
You did it.
But there's more.
Alright, we got one trial done. And I think 3, maybe 4 more to do.
It's not going to be easy.
And the time for this episode is coming to an end, so this actually would be a good point to end the episode. So, I thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and come back for the next episode. And with that being said, you all have a good night, great afternoon, whatever it is for you, and goodbye.